While it's true that you don't need a big cash buyer list to get started wholesaling, it's also true that the bigger your cash buyer list, the easier it is to wholesale and the more money you'll make per deal. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a powerful hack strategy to quickly and consistently build a massive cash buyer list coming up.
This video is brought to you by 10K Club, a program that pays you $10,000 for finding ugly houses. Learn more at my10kcheck.com.
If you're new here, I'm Jerry Norton. I went from dead broke to millionaire flipping houses, and after doing 1,000 deals, I created this channel to help you master the art of wholesaling and flipping so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. If you're new to the game of wholesaling real estate, there are two sides of the business. First is finding and securing a distressed property at a discount from a motivated seller. In the wholesaling industry, this is known as acquisitions. And two, finding a cash buyer investor who wants your deal and will pay you for it. This is known in the industry as dispositions, or dispo for short. And when it comes to dispositions, there is a lot of misinformation that is taught to beginners from industry experts. Maybe you've heard this before. Before looking for a good deal, first build a list of cash buyers. Now, the idea is that getting a good deal is pointless if you don't first have a list of cash buyers to take the deal to. Now, while there is nothing wrong with that idea, I believe, especially in today's real estate climate, as of this recording, that because of crazy low inventory of homes, finding a good deal is the hardest part and finding a buyer is the easiest part. In fact, I would venture to say that between acquisitions and dispositions, 90% of the time, energy, and effort should be spent on finding and securing good deals, and it only takes about 10% of the overall work to find a buyer. Why? Because with low inventory, everyone is fighting over the same deals, making acquisitions more difficult and where you should concentrate your time. And when you get a good deal, since cash buyers are all dying for deals and even overpaying for deals, it's pretty easy to find a cash buyer, making dispo easier than ever before. If you really think about it, if you secure a good deal, you don't actually need a list of cash buyers. All you really need is a cash buyer. It's like when I was looking for a girl to marry me 23 years ago. I didn't need a huge list of girls that were crazy enough to marry me. I needed a girl crazy enough to marry me. Luckily, I found her. In fact, when it comes to wholesaling, I teach a technique that is 100% foolproof to find a cash buyer for your deal. It's worked without fail every single time for me, as well as countless others. Now, if you'd like to learn this technique, I did a video that breaks it down in detail. I'll put the link to that video in the description below and you can check it out later. But here's what I suggest you do if you're new to wholesaling and don't yet have a sizable cash buyer list. Focus on finding good deals while at the same time building a cash buyer list. Do the two simultaneously. That way, over time, you'll make money wholesaling as you go and continue building your list until one day you wake up with a 5,000 person cash buyer list. The point of this video is to show you a really cool hack strategy to quickly and consistently build a massive cash buyer list. And the best part is, it's free. Now, I first learned this strategy from my good friend and wholesaling juggernaut, Cody Hoffine. Now, Cody is one of the best wholesalers I know and just an all-around solid dude. I'm so grateful to be friends with him, and check this out. Cody has a cash buyer list of something like 10,000 in his Utah market. His list is so big that when he gets a deal, he blasts it out to his list and has multiple cash buyers fight over his deals. And because so many eyeballs see his deals, he averages around $30,000 net profit per deal. Now that is insane and amazing, and that's how powerful it is to build a huge list. By the way, Cody and I routinely do a live stream together here on my channel. I'll put a link to the playlist of those live stream videos we do in the description below, and you can check out those video topics that we discuss later. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's taken Cody years to build a 10,000 person cash buyer list, but if you follow this technique and do it consistently, you'll grow a big list in no time. It's actually brain dead simple. Let me explain and demonstrate at the same time so that you can see how to do this firsthand. So all you do is you go on Facebook and find and join the local investor groups in your market. Now, in Facebook, search the word your market real estate investor under the groups category. For example, I'm gonna search New Orleans real estate investor. Now notice all the groups. Now some are bigger than others, and here's one right here. Look at all the members this one has. Now I'm gonna ask to join this group. Some of these groups will require permission to join. Make sure that you read the rules and follow their group guidelines. Once you've been approved to join the group, there will be a search bar inside the group. Search the keyword cash buyer, and it will give you a list of all of the posts that have cash buyer in the post. What you're looking for is conversations about cash buyers. The most common is a post that asks, who is a cash buyer? Then go to the comments and see all of the people who responded. These are people that are publicly stating they are cash buyers. Next, click their name and send them a private direct message that basically says, I see you are a cash buyer in New Orleans. Can I add you to my cash buyer list and send you texts and emails when I get deals? When they say yes, get their cell phone and email, and if you have my deal management system, Flipster, you can quickly add them to your custom CRM that will allow you to send them your deals in bulk via text or email. And if you've never heard of Flipster, it's a cloud-based, all-inclusive platform that will not just help you organize, streamline, and automate all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping houses, including disposition tools to build and manage a massive cash buyer list. So to learn more about Flipster and see it in action, just go to getflipster.com. Now, following this technique, you can easily add 10 buyers a day to your list. In fact, to really leverage your effort, consider hiring a virtual assistant or VA to do this for you. For like $5 to $6 an hour, you could hire a VA to do this technique for 1 hour a day, every day, and for next to nothing, you could build a massive list and continually add new buyers to your list every single day. And guess what? Flipster has a built-in VA service too, so there's no reason you couldn't start doing this right away. So if you think this strategy is brilliant, leave a comment and say, Jerry, I love it, you are a flipping genius. Now, once you start communicating with cash buyers and once you start getting deals that you want to send them, it's important you know what to say to them when you talk to them or when you send them texts and emails to get them interested in your deals. So to help you, be sure to get my word-for-word scripts that I personally use with all of my deals. And I'll give you those scripts so that you can use them on your deals too. I'll put the free download link in the description below for you. And finally, once you find a cash buyer, what are the exact steps to go from interested cash buyer to closing and big fat check in your hand? So next, what I want you to do is watch a video where I break down the disposition process step by step and even give you a blueprint for doing it. So watch that now, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel with over 675 videos. This is the #1 channel on YouTube for all things wholesaling and flipping, and I'll see you on the next video.